Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that I know a lot of us struggle with: learning new skills. We have all been there. You get super excited about learning something new. Maybe you want to play the guitar, start coding, get better at drawing, or even learn a new language. You start strong, but after a few days or weeks, you feel stuck. The motivation fades, frustration kicks in, and suddenly, learning doesn't feel fun anymore. You begin to think, maybe I'm just not good at this, and eventually you quit. But what if I told you that learning doesn't have to be this overwhelming? What if there is a way to master new skills without feeling stuck, frustrated, or lost? Sounds good, right? Well, that is exactly what we are going to talk about today. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's break down the secrets to learning anything effectively without losing your mind in the process. First, the biggest mistake most people make. Before we talk about how to learn skills effectively, let's address the biggest mistake that most people make: trying to do too much, too fast. Let me explain. Whenever we start something new, we want results immediately. We want to speak a new language fluently in a week, master the guitar in a month, or become a pro at coding overnight. But that is just not how learning works. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start with the roof, right? You would lay a solid foundation first. The same applies to any skill. If you rush and try to do everything at once, you will get frustrated and overwhelmed. But if you take it step by step, you will build a strong foundation and improvement will come naturally. So, the first rule of learning: slow down and take it one step at a time. Second, the power of breaking it down. Now that we know not to rush, let's talk about one of the best ways to make learning easier: breaking the skills into smaller steps. Imagine trying to eat a whole pizza in one bite. Impossible, right? But if you eat it slice by slice, it is easy. Learning works the same way. Let's say you want to learn to play the guitar. Instead of trying to play a full song on a day one, break it down. First, learn how to hold the guitar properly. Then learn a few basic chords. Next, practice switching between those chords smoothly, and after that, try strumming patterns. Finally, combine everything to play a simple song. By focusing on one small step at a time, you avoid feeling overwhelmed and actually make progress faster. Third, set realistic goals, because I want to be a pro in a month won't work. Another reason people give up on learning is because they set unrealistic goals. Let's be honest, if you say, I want to learn to play the piano in a week, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, set small, achievable goals. For example, if you are learning a new language, don't aim to become fluent in a month. Instead, set goals like, I will learn 5 new words every day, I will practice speaking for 10 minutes daily, I will watch a short video in this language every night. Small goals keep you motivated because you actually see progress, and when you see progress, you stay excited to keep going. Fourth, make learning fun or you will quit fast. Let's be real, if learning feels like a boring task, you won't stick with it. That's why you need to make it fun. If you are learning a language, don't just study from a textbook. Watch movies, listen to songs, or play language learning games. If you are learning to cook, don't just follow recipes. Experiment with new ingredients and make it an adventure. If you are learning to code, don't just do boring exercises. Try building something cool like a simple game. The more fun you have, the more you will want to keep learning. Fifth, the importance of making mistakes. Now let's talk about something that stops a lot of people from progressing: fear of mistakes. Many people think, what if I fail, or what if I made a mistake? But here is the truth: mistakes are a sign that you are learning. Think about when you learn to ride a bike. You probably fail a few times, right? But did you stop trying? No, you got back up, tried again, and eventually you learn. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, so instead of fearing them, embrace them. Sixth, consistency over intensity. A lot of people believe that to master something they need to practice for hours every day, but the truth is consistency is more important than intensity. Practicing for 10 to 15 minutes every day is far better than practicing for 5 hours once a week. Think of it like working out. If you go to the gym once a month and lift heavy weights, you won't see results. But if you exercise for 20 minutes every day, you will get stronger over time. Small daily progress is the key to mastering any skill. 7th, the 80-20 rule. Focus on what matters most. Have you heard of the 80-20 rule? It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In learning, this means focusing on the most important parts of a skill first. For example, if you are learning photography, don't waste time learning every technical detail. Instead, focus on composition, lighting, and framing, because those are the biggest things that makes the difference. If you are learning to play guitar, don't try to memorize every chord. Instead, learn the most common ones first, because those will help you to play the most songs. Find the 20% that gives you the biggest results and focus on the first. 8. Track your progress so you stay motivated. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to track your progress. When we are learning, we sometimes feel like we are not improving, but if you keep a record, you will see how far you have come. If you are learning guitar, record yourself playing once a week and compare your progress. If you are learning a language, write down new words you learn every day. If you are trying to get fit, take progress photos. Seeing improvement keeps you motivated and reminds you that your hard work is paying off. 9th, find a learning buddy or join a community. Learning alone can sometimes feel boring. That's why having a learning buddy or joining a community can make a huge difference. If you are learning a language, find a conversation partner. If you are learning coding, join an online group where people share projects. If you are learning fitness, find a workout partner. When you learn with others, you stay accountable, get support, and stay motivated. 10th, don't chase perfection, just keep going. The final and most important secret is this: nobody starts as an expert. Every skilled person you admire was once a beginner. The goal is not to be perfect, the goal is to be better than yesterday. Learning a new skill doesn't have to be stressful. The secret is to start small, stay consistent, and make it fun. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.